What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. There we go. We are back. What's up, Team Bull? I missed you guys. GD, say something real quick. Yeah. Bet I can hear you too. I had to reset my whole setup this morning. What? Finally, feels like it's been forever. Let's see, go live. It's kind of crooked. Shit. There we go. Is that too high? Kinda. I know. Everybody give a little congrats to our boy Brandon for winning his UFC fight. That shit was fire. Let's see. Where's my screen? There we go. Bet. Oh, my mouse stopped working. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Let's see, go live. Live day trading with Brandon. Live trading futures with Brandon. Okay. What up? What up? Good morning. Good morning. We're back at it. Back at it. Ready to crush it. Hopefully find a banger. As always, make sure you guys hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Let's see, live trading. Boom. All right, we're good to go. Wait. How's everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good one? Hopefully. Everybody's sleeping? We got like 30 people so far on the tube. Only one person has sent a message. The stream's going, right? Yeah, there's no issues with the stream. Your microphone's muted. Yeah, bet. Cool. Everybody on TikTok, make sure to double tap that screen. It'd be greatly appreciated. Haven't been live for New York in a week, but your boy is back, ready to crush it. And let's see. You wanna know what happened as soon as I got home, GD? My hot water stopped working. Story of my life, bro. Bone cold. Go over the watch list here in a little bit. Thank you, Matt. All right. What up? What up? Again, if you guys haven't, make sure to double tap that screen. It helps a lot with the algo, especially when I first go live. Make sure to hit that follow button as well. Everybody in the tube, hit that thumbs up. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe. I'm sure all of you are subscribed, but again, make sure you guys click it and let's hopefully find a banger today. I'm watching Apple for more upside. Apple looks really good. We're going to go over the watch list here in depth in about probably like 5-6 minutes, give everybody some more time to join. But I like Apple upside, SpaceX downside. I'd say for NQ and ES, I don't know. ES looks a little more bullish. NQ looks weaker. So NQ. Why is he so loud? Oh, no. There we go. That's it. Okay. I'd say NQ just bounced off of a 30-minute demand. So, I mean, unless we lose that, I'd say a little more upside. But as far as structure, ES looks stronger. So, we'll see. You guys sleeping? Wake up. Why aren't you guys typing? Come on. Wake up. I haven't been live for New York in a week. I'm hyped to be back. This ain't going to be no Conor McGregor return. All right? We're actually going to hit some bangers while I'm back. Bro, why does this mouse keep freezing? There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Again, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button. I live trade every single day for you guys. So find that follow at top left, top right. Make sure you guys click it. All you got to do is tap in. We hit winners. I give away accounts. Or we hit winning trades and I give away accounts. You can ask questions, vibe, chill. It's a good old time in here. So again, find that follow, top left, top right. Make sure to hit it. If you're in the tube, make sure to subscribe. And if you're on TikTok, you want to tap into my tube channel, Brandon Trades. I'm also live over there right now as well. Come tap in. Let's get it. Feel free to ask questions before market opens too. Good morning, Manly, haha. Nice name. Sean, Sarah, Michael, T-Trader. What's up? What's up? Everybody else that's in here that hasn't typed yet, good morning. First time watching, let's go. Welcome to the channel. Again, I was going all last week. I could only trade Asia and pre-market. I was teaching, but we're back at it. Ready to run it up, get a bag, make some money with you guys. I missed you guys. No, I don't put limit orders in the market. I only wait, or I wait for price to trade to my level, and then I look for confirmation. It's all I wait for. Key levels, confirmation, I take it, stop loss on the opposite side. Will I trade CPI day? Yes. Yes, sir. It's an easy day to pass accounts as well. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I'm just going back and forth with the people about my hot water. Okay. Again, feel free to ask questions while we're chilling, everybody. Double tap that screen. It really helps a lot with the algo. Hit that follow button as well. Live trade every single day for you guys. So again, all you got to do is follow, double tap, interact. And yeah, that's all we got to do. I trade options and futures. So both. Let's see, Vanquish. Speaking of options, get that account pulled up. Bro, why does this mouse stop working? You know, GD, I missed you, bro. Yeah. Bro, it feels so good to be home. Just not in a hotel room anymore. It was fun teaching at the university, but the hotel room they put me in was like probably less than 400 square feet. That shit was tiny. I know, for real, Matt. He doesn't appreciate me. I'll remember that, though. Good morning. As far as what I'm watching today, NQ, we bounced off this 30-minute demand in the pre-market. So if we're going to get more downside, I would like to see us break below this. Right here at like 29671. I'd say probably ideally below that wick. And then, like I said, we could look to potentially target this pre-market low. If we get below there, obviously more downside after that. ES, I would say same thing if we get below this low here at 75.86, look for more downside, take it down into pre-market low, get above the pre-market highs, both on ES and NQ. We can look for more upside. And then we do have our new weekly gaps up here. I don't expect us to get up here, but it is something that we could watch going into, especially CPI and PPI, which I think is Wednesday for one of them. And then I like Apple for more upside, very strong, breaking out in consolidation, get above pre-market high at like 317.50. We can look for more upside. And then finally, SpaceX, finally breaking that 150 level, get below pre-market low, 142.23. I want more downside. So that's everything I'm watching today. Am I the Brandon that Jadon talks about? Yes, sir. I am indeed him. Bro, what is wrong with this mouse? I'm gonna crash out. I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys. As always, too, if you guys ever need accounts before market open, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you guys can use code Brandon in all caps. It'll always get you the best possible discount. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon in all caps. Dude, I'm actually going to throw this mouse. Delete. Why? What does Jadon say about me? Should I be concerned? Is this mouse like broken? Bro.
Once this sort of been plugged into
Should work. Ow. Good morning. Good morning. Again, welcome to the stream, everybody. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that follow. Double tap that screen. It'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, subscribe to the tube if you guys have not already. If you're watching on TikTok, you want to tap into my tube channel, Brandon Trades. I'm also live over there right now. Brandon Trades on the tube. And let's see if we can find a winner for you guys. Feel free to ask questions while we're chilling. And we'll take it from there. I'm sure I'll get this money. We'll see. Again, we just got to stay patient and wait for good setups. That's all trading is. Patience, good setups, risk management. Bro, if this mouse gives out while I'm in a trade, I don't know what's wrong with it. All right. Yeah, feel free to ask questions while we're chilling, everybody. Am I trading orb? That's one of the strategies that I trade. So yeah, if it offers a setup, yeah, for sure. It's a plug-in mouse. There's no battery. I just don't know why it keeps switching off. Might just be time for a new one. It's old. Five minutes until open. I trade micros. That way I can scale out more. Because think if you buy like, 20 minis, that's 20 micros. What prop firm do I recommend? I use Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. I would say Take Profit Trader's my favorite out of all of them. But again, just do your research on those four, and you can use code Brandon in all caps, BRANDON, get the best possible discount. But like I said, Take Profit's my go-to. SpaceX, I like it below 142.23 for shorts. TPT, you can only trade 5 at a time now. 5 at a time. So up to 5. Apex, you can do up to 20. So it's kind of just like, personal preference. But again, if you need them, use code Brandon, all caps. Am I bullish or bearish today? Neither. Kind of neutral. Right in the middle. Yeah, we trade Asia. Here's a link if you want to join Team Bull. I trade Asia twice a week, and then Gene's on here every day. I think Jadon's been doing it a lot recently too. But here's a link for Team Bull. If you use code Brandon on this link too, it'll get you 50% off your first month. So there's that. I'll add you today, Williams. I literally just got my computer set back up before I went live. So I'll get you today. As soon as I'm done trading, I'll put you on. Three minutes until open. I got you. What are you guys watching today? What you guys watching? Trade a meme coin? How about no? Got a better answer for you. Not at all. No. Yes, NQ looks pretty weak compared to ES, but we'll see. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw. I went to the UFC fights on Saturday. The McGregor fight. The whole energy in the stadium just like completely shifted after that fight. I don't know how many of you are in the UFC, but yeah, it was I felt bad for a lot of the people. I really only went because my boy was fighting. He was on the main card, so I wanted to see him win. And I mean, he got the W. I put 1,000 on him. Paid me like 2,800 off of it. Um, yeah, it ended within like 60 seconds. So like I personally didn't care, right? I mainly went, just to support my boy. But you gotta think of how many people flew out there, maybe from different countries, went to Vegas, paid to be in Vegas, bought the ticket, which wasn't cheap at all. And yeah, just for it to be like that. Crazy. My ticket ended up being free though, because again, I put 1,000 on my boy and paid like 2,800. So he messed up his leg, but I'm pretty sure it was injured before, but they didn't want to tell everybody. Let's get it. Trade safe, trade smart. All right, everybody, let's get this bag. Again, if you guys haven't, make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hit that follow button. Double tap that screen. Everybody on the tube, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, if we had 150 likes today on the tube, I'll give away an account to you guys. So if you guys are watching on TikTok and you want to tap into the tube for a chance to win a free account, BrandonTrades on the tube. Very hard rejection off the rip. Apple's ripping though, so I want to keep a close eye on it. It's above all-time highs. I have NQ on the screen right now. I think he heard it like that day or the day before because he looked fine. My boy was actually hanging out with him too. One of my other boys was hanging out with him like the night before, and he said he didn't notice anything. So I think it had to happen that day, or he just was doing really good at, not showing he was injured. I don't know. I don't know. So we got ES pushing up. Apple's very strong. I want to keep a very close eye on that. Get a potential pullback to like 317.50, give or take. And yeah, 317.50. So we would watch probably 320 calls. Get above 76.04 on ES. So we're above that pre-market high on ES. See, we build a base above there. We have news today, GD. Do you know? No news Monday. All right, let's see. SpaceX is getting down into that pre-market low. Waiting to see if we can get a 5-minute candle close above pre-market highs on Apple and all-time highs. Which again is 317.50. So 5-minute candle close. Ideally would like to see price come back. Look for a potential bounce and then uptrend. As far as NQ, waiting to see if we close this 5-minute below this pre-market low. If we do, as well as previous day low, we can look for price to pop back up and then potentially reject off of it. Again, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. This is my first day back for New York. Every single day from now on, unless I got to travel again. New York, live trading. How many people we got on the tube stream? Let's see. 150 on the tube. See if we get back to our original 300. If you guys are watching on TikTok too and you want to tap in my tube channel, BrandonTrades, live over there. 137,000 subs, 1,800 videos. So again, if you guys want to tap in, BrandonTrades over there. This Apple is super strong off the open. All right, get below that pre-market low. See if we can get a 5-minute candle close below here. Got about like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. I would like to see us close below and then like continue a sell-off for the next couple candles. Could potentially reject here. It's just, again, it's kind of early on a Monday. So I would prefer if we push down a little more. Plus, ES is going up and NQ is going down, which is super stupid. So just stay patient. The divergence is so trash. Did it do this last week? Was it diverging a lot? Yeah. Rejecting off that previous day low on NQ. I just don't like when the market diverges. It makes it hard, very hard to trade. So I would like to see ES and NQ get back in sync, whether it be, to the upside or to the downside. But as of now, NQ is below pre-market low, or this previous low as well as previous day low. ES is above it. So it's like it's very opposite of each other, which is stupid. So we'll see which one is moving the wrong way. Because again, eventually they will go back in sync. But just for now, it makes it hard to understand direction. Because say, NQ holds below this low and it rejects and it goes down. Well, obviously ES is going to fail that pre-market low and continue lower. But if ES holds that pre-market high and it starts to push, well, then NQ is going to fail to hold below this low, right? So as of now, it's looking like NQ is going to be the one to make that move down, but it's hard to trade when we are diverging. I trade my own capital as well as funded. Let's see what we get. Again, if we do start to sell off an NQ, there's a good chance we come down into this pre-market low. Didn't quite fill that gap on SPX either. Dow Jones trading back into that pre-market high. Let's see if that holds it. That Apple is literally just ripping too. Not giving it pullback yet. Yeah, and remember, like the summer months are harder to trade, specifically June and July. Once we get back into like earnings season, which is like August, September, that's when everything starts to pick back up. So just keep that in mind. Buy one trade of 8, let you trade NASDAQ. What are you trading on? Are you trading a funded, your own capital? Are you trying ES, MES, NQ, MNQ? ES is still trying to figure out what it wants to do with NQ. Funded Lucid, did you hit your drawdown? And the current symbol is MNQU6 or NQU6, depending on which one you trade. Okay, so we got a 5-minute candle close below. Kind of banking on this going down, but again, it's just hard with that divergence. Plus, we're like 10 minutes in the market open anyway, so we'll see. See if we come down and test that pre-market low. Really starting to push down. My main concern is definitely Apple too. We got that break below 142.25 on SpaceX. So I want to see if we can get that pop back up for potential puts. We got the Dow holding pre-market high as well. Staying very patient today, everybody. Again, if you guys haven't, make sure to hit that follow. Find it at top left, top right. Make sure you guys click it. Top left, top right. Everybody on the tube, make sure to hit subscribe. If we had 150 likes on the tube, I'll give away an account today. So it's completely up to you guys if you hit it. But 150 likes on the tube. All right, we're going to dump down into that pre-market low. Let's have 42. See if this is the area that we hold. I mean, I don't even have any demand, to be honest. Demand's a little far away. At that pre-market low right now on NQ. The Dow's looking pretty good. I just consider my pre-market highs and lows like the highest and lowest point in the overnight. Apple's going up, SpaceX getting smacked. NQ's at this pre-market low. I want to say we try to get like a relief bounce off of this. Maybe pop back up and then roll over. Maybe a complete reversal. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely volume coming in though, for sure. I don't know if Apple's ever going to come back. Just complete breakout there. Do like how ES is holding the moving averages as well as VWAP after that move up. I think it's really like the Dow is the thing holding up ES. So I want to see if Dow can hold this or even pull back to the ADMA. All right, we're at that pre-market low on NQ. See if they hold it. Hold it or break it. What you guys watching, Team Bull? Anything? Stuff, babyface. I'm good. I'm good. I'm waiting. ES looks pretty bullish. NQ is holding that pre-market low. All the levels I trade are based on higher time frames. I just use a 5 or a 2 minute to find the reaction or look for trend entries. But for the most part, higher time frames. So these 5-minute candles close on ES. The Dow hit that 8 EMA. It's bouncing back up. Maybe look for a 5-minute candle close above and then maybe a pullback back into the pre-market high, and we can see what happens there. But ES is starting to look pretty bullish off these levels. Come on, there we go. We'll have our 30-minute orb here in about 10 minutes. Appreciate the follow again. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button. Hit that follow. And again, if you guys are watching on the tube, make sure to hit that thumbs up. 150 likes. We giving away an account today. 150 likes. If you guys are watching on TikTok, you want to tap in my tube channel, BrandonTrades, live over there right now as well. So BrandonTrades on tube. I don't know. Dow is strong. ES is holding up. NQ's bouncing off that pre-market low. It just depends, honestly. SpaceX is getting that bounce up. I have ES put up right now. NQ's just bouncing off that pre-market low. How many days till expiration is this? 4. I watch the 140 puts. NQ's just at, a decision point. Are we going to break below that low and continue lower? Or, is it going to bounce back up and take the market with it? Just got to stay patient. The Dow is strong. But again, it's diverging a lot compared to other things. I'm watching potential Dow longs, everybody. I'm going to try some of these Dow longs. Try it. Look for this move higher back in a high day. There we go. Nice move so far, about 20 points. 40 points. I'm going to go ahead and take a trim up here on this Dow, everybody. Right here. Got about our 1-to-1 risk to reward. We'll look for a little bit more up into this high day. Let's keep our stop loss at break even just because ES and NQ are very weak. But, if we were catching an uptrend on Dow, it was in this area. So got a slightly later entry than I would have preferred, but still about a 40 point move up. in like 30 seconds. So again, let's keep the stop loss at break even. Worst case scenario, we get a pop up and then we trim. Ideally, we, cracking a new high a day. You guys didn't get that first trim. This is the spot. We're at that high a day. Let's see if we can break it. There we go. Go ahead and take another trim right here, everybody, on the Dow. About 60 points from our entry. And again, let's just keep our stop at break even. Did you guys catch that? One person? All right. As long as if we got one person, I'm happy. It's not your typical ES or NQ. But very nice move up so far. Yeah. We're about to hit 80 points. We're up 80 points up here, everybody. Let's put our stop loss slightly in profits. Say about like 15 points in profit. Hell yeah. We're about to hit 100 points on this, everybody. We were 5 points off 100 points, so I'm just going to, 5 and above, give it a shove. See if we get some more upside. Thank you. I had better comeback than McGregor already. I'd say if we fail this 70, that previous high, it's really up to you, but I would prefer if we hold above 70. I think if we fail it, I'll just close it. But about 100 points. Again, manage this how you guys want to if we start to fail this. If you have intraday drawdown, then, obviously be smart about that. If you have end of day drawdown, then you can trade it completely different. Or if you're trading your own capital, you can trade it completely different. I'd like to target this like 141. I just put my point or my stop 20 points of profit on this. Nice trade to start the day. 100 points on the Dow. Again, it's different, but like I said, I was eyeing up that setup. I liked the strength. I liked how we were above that pre-market high and we were constantly holding it. So if that's where the probabilities are, then that's where I'm gonna trade. NQ, it's weak. It's holding that pre-market low. ES is kind of just like going back and forth because of the Dow and NQ, so it's kind of like in the middle. Yeah. You guys know the drill, though. If you guys got profits, post and hashtag post your gains. Tag me in GD for a chance to win a free account. See if I can find something on ES or NQ. That way, all of you take it. But believe it or not, you can make money elsewhere. Still holding above that previous high. Again, I would like to see a continuation higher on this. Worst case scenario, again, stop out 20 points in profit. Make sure you guys post them up. And big old boner candle out of nowhere. Oh, on what? Nice. All right, we held above that previous high on the Dow. We're about to get a new high day on this Dow. Maybe not. Again, I'm just going to keep my stop 20 points in profit, everybody. Very nice trade. So again, if you guys are new, this is what I do every day. Exactly what I just did. I say I'm, watching a certain setup. I say when I take it, and then I say exactly when I trim or if I stop out. So again, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that follow button and be greatly appreciated. And then every single morning, I'm live about like 20, 30 minutes before market open. So all you got to do is join. Tap in and join. That's all I ask. I'm all out of the rest, everybody. All out of the rest, 20 points in profit. Nice trade, though, if you guys caught it with me. What I was about to say is if you guys watch if you're watching on TikTok, you want to tap into my tube channel, BrandonTrades. Make sure you guys come tap in. I'm live over there right now as well. BrandonTrades on the tube. Come tap in. You guys ever need accounts as well? Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. Use code Brandon, all caps. Obviously, the goal of these live streams is to help you guys pass your accounts, help you guys get payouts. All you got to do is join. Listen, ask questions, take trades with me, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. But yeah, it's a vibe in here. Just come tap in. Come tap in. Is that all the profits we got from the Dow trade or what? I don't think I'm call anything else for you guys now. I know, for real. Like I said, believe it or not, you can make money outside of ES and NQ. Well, $5 a point. It moves just as fast as NQ. Or you could trade the micros for I think it's 50 cents a point. Bro, how do I change my name on here? Do you know how to, GD? Change my name on Discord. This has got to get fixed. There it is. SpaceX is getting slaughtered. Couldn't pop up and give that short off that 142, but it's really dumping today. That was like the best setup we've gotten in a while. What are you watching? Oh, you see SpaceX today? Slaughtered. How much is it down? It's down 5% today. That's what I like to see. The Dow symbol, if you're doing regular Dow, is YMU6. Or if you want to trade the micros, it's MY. Or sorry, yeah, MYMU6. Q. I got NQ pulled up now. But like I said, we just took that trade on the Dow, 100 points from our entry. Got a slightly later entry than I would have liked, just because it popped up pretty fast when it started to confirm. But that's why we just size for the added risk. But we were risking about 40 points, 40 points to make 100. So good trade. Little like a 2.5 R. Did you guys see did you guys watch the fights on Friday? Market's really pulling back now. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta pull up the chat. I was gonna say, did you guys see the video on my Instagram story? Yeah, my boy won, right? So it actually all worked out, right? Because my boy was on the main card, right? That's mainly why I went. And so I was supposed to sit somewhere completely different, but StubHub never got me my ticket, so they gave me somewhere else, which happened to be like exactly where the fighters walk out when they, when the match is over. So my boy won, he saw me and, dabbed me up and everything. It was super cool. So got like a fire video out of that. Such a dope video. This Apple's sitting here opening this view up. Make sure you guys don't leave yet. Like I said, if you guys hit 150 likes on the tube, you guys get an account giveaway. So it's up to you guys. Is the orb strategy good? Yes. There has to be trend. Right now, there's no trend. We'll say ES looks good to the upside, though. Potentially. Depends on the next few candles. What is this? As always, too, if you guys ever need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you guys can use code Brandon in all caps. Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. Code Brandon. Bro, what is wrong with this mouse? I gotta buy a new one today. Oh shit, I might be cooked. It didn't turn back on this time. There we go. Boom. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find a picture. Yes, it's still looking pretty bullish. I'm gonna say it probably depends on what Apple is about to do, because Apple's kind of like at that point where, if we break below VWAP, it could bring the whole market down. If it starts to break above it or hold it and push higher, then we could see more upside in the overall market. So that's mainly what we're waiting for. There we go. How long will that take? I mean, it depends on the market. Never know how long it's going to take. The only thing we know when we are trading is, one, is it a good trade? And two, what's our risk? Those are the only two things we know. I want to watch this 5-minute candle close on ES. Get a 5-minute candle close above the moving averages, ideally a pullback. I would like to go long. CSU6. If we can get a 5-minute candle close, team bull, like a bullish candle up here, and then a pullback into the moving averages on ES, I want to look for potential longs, take it back up in a high day. So we got 30 seconds to see. This is ES. Oh. Candle's looking good. Cool. See if we get a pullback into like 7,600, 75.99, give or take. If I take this, I'll probably just risk like a third of my profits off that Dow. What you got against SPY, bro? I like it because we have this squeeze on the 5-minute. We're just holding, we're starting to hold structure above the moving averages. Well, good thing we did not go long. God damn. Good thing we did not take that trade. Holy shit. All right, well. See how we close this 5-minute. Bro, if honestly within another like 30 seconds to a minute, if we held like that, I would have done a small position. Yep, I got a GTR. I was 18 when I started. 19. 19, yeah. 19. Yeah, let's see what the news was. The Iranian blockade, whatever that is. Thankfully, that didn't happen another 30 seconds later, or we would have gotten absolutely slaughtered. Gotta love the market, everybody. If you just type in Brandon Trades book map, I have a ton of videos. Speaking of which, also, if you guys are looking to get book map, that 4th of July sale ends in 2 days. So you'll get like 50 to 60% off. But once it expires, there's not gonna be another one probably until Black Friday. I'd say they really don't run a lot of discounts. So yeah, if you guys want to get book map, I forgot to bring it up earlier. There's that link right there. I personally use Global Plus and then CME data. So that's on that page right there. Again, 50 to 60% off using that link. The Iranian blockade, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. But clearly the market did not like it. Again, if you guys are watching on TikTok, make sure to hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to tap into my tube channel, Brandon Trades, I'm also live over there as well. What day was it? I think it was Thursday where we had maybe it was Friday. It was like I actually hold on. Maybe it was Friday. But it was like a really, really big move down. Yep, right here. So what was this? Friday. Really big move down off of news, smacked my demand zone to a T, and then rallied for the rest of the day. So it was like, that was the only bounce I had the entire day. And I had it marked out before the market even opened. None of this is after the fact. None of this is hindsight. You guys know everything that I am watching before it ever happens, right? So nailed the 4-hour demand that I had marked based off of over here. Was the exact bottom, and the market rallied up, which is stupid. As far as bookmap, I just use like the very basic settings. As you can see, like there's nothing special about it. I just have this turned all the way up, the contrast all the way up. That way it doesn't look, stupid. And yeah, that's really it. Also, did you guys see Alpha Futures? Did you see all the drama about that? That's crazy. They really like screwed all their traders. They got rid of their I didn't read the whole thing. I like briefly read through it, but they got rid of their premium plan and then denied all the payouts from the premium plan and just refunded the people, which like people were waiting on like 20, 30K in payouts. Yeah, they just did it yesterday. It's all over Twitter. You go on Twitter and type it in. I would say if I'm gonna watch anything now, everybody, it's probably the NQ 30-minute orb. Breaking retest to the downside. Start to get a lot of confluence there. Yeah, it was one of the accounts. I think it was premium. But like if you had people actively waiting on payouts and you're a firm with money, why would you why wouldn't you pay them out? Why would you just cancel the plan and then refund what they bought the account for, you know? It's like terrible business move. See if we get another trade. Five-minute time frame. I just have NQ pulled up right now. Like I said, if I'm going to watch anything else, it's probably just that break and retest of the lows. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask while we're chilling too. Feel free to ask. They really bought that shit all the way back up? All right, we're going to watch the same setup on ES. How do you get started? Go on the tube. Again, you should know what the tube is. Type in BrandonTrades. I'll pop right up. Tons of videos. I have 1,800 videos on my channel. And I live trade over there too with like a full screen view. So again, go on the tube, type in BrandonTrades. I'll pop right up. I got you. Also, make sure to follow on here. Let's see, we got 4 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna watch for the same thing. If we get a bullish 5-minute candle close above these moving averages and VWAP, and then a pullback for potential longs. That's on ES. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, feel free to ask questions while we're chilling. VWAP settings, default. I just don't have the upper and lower band on. Hold on. I got you. What we got? We got like 2 minutes. A little over 2 minutes, so we get this 5-minute candle close. Yeah, we've already taken one trade today, 100 points on the Dow. So, you know, I'm gonna just stay patient. You know, worst case scenario, we don't get another trade. It's already been a nice day. Team Bull, you guys got any questions while we're chilling? Hmm. I'll think about it. What is ES? The S&P. Vegas was fire, but it was hot. Hot as hell. I like the SPY chart. See how we close this 5-minute. Got like 45 seconds. I will when I'm done looking at this ES, but it was just a basic break and retest and reclaim of a previous day high or pre-market high, sorry. With the 8 EMA lining up there. So we have multiple confluence. Okay. Okay, we got that 5-minute candle close. See what happens if we get this pullback. Watching like 7,600. See what happens there. Again, if you guys haven't, find that follow button at the top left, top right. Make sure you guys hit it. Hit that follow button. Everybody on the tube, make sure to subscribe. If you're watching on TikTok, you want to tap into my tube channel, Brandon Trades. I'm also live over there. 1,800 videos, 137,000 subs. So if you guys want to tap in, I got Brandon Trades on the tube. All right, this area I want to see if we can hold for potential longs. And then we'll just risk like below 98. I'm going to see if any buying comes in. Still no entry. GD. Okay. I think it's that time of the day for him. Still no entry off of this. Again, I want to see this get bought up, reclaim the moving averages with strength. If we can get that, then I like the longs. Still got a minute and a half until this candle closes. We are testing like this VWAP. See if we hold it. 1 minute. Appreciate the follows, everybody. Okay, no confirmation on that candle for the longs. I'm still willing to see if we pop back up and reclaim it, and then just the same thing, watch the retest. But I definitely like the upside potential for ES. Just gotta wait for that confirmation now. How we doing, TikTok and Tube? Everybody chilling, vibing? VWAP settings default. We talked about the Dow trade. Too long of the wicks, and I see uncertainty in the market. The price is reacting. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's what I would be looking for. I would look to target this high if we took the longs, but we didn't get confirmation. So today I made money. I took 100 points on Dow. I just keep it very, very basic with what I trade. ES, NQ, sometimes the Russell, sometimes the Dow. Apple, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, just the blue chip stocks. So those are just, our reliable stocks that we just flip through every single morning. If we see a setup, we watch it, we narrow it down. Don't be mean in the chat, Timmy. Any other questions in the chat, Team Bull? While the market's sitting here doing nothing. And again, if you guys are looking to get funded, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon in all caps. Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon in all caps. Those are personally my favorite firms. And yeah, obviously the goal is to help you guys pass your accounts, get you guys payouts, and answer questions and vibe. I don't even know who reports this week. Let's see. Earnings Whisperer. My mouse keeps not working. Hold on, I'm pulling up the earnings. I'd say Netflix. Got a lot of banks this week. Yeah, I'd say probably just Netflix, to be honest. I trade them both equally. Yes, and NQ just it depends on what which one gives a setup, Oh, there he is. How was your break? Yeah. You hate who? Choppy. The vibe on stream today, we actually got a good amount of people. Took a week break. Some people left, but they'll be back. They'll be back. It's already 8:40. Today's been flying by. Come back down, testing that previous low on NQ. Potentially, yeah. I was liking that upside for NQ or ES, but I don't know. It's falling apart now. That's just gonna go up or down based off of oil. It's always gonna be determined off of crude oil futures. So follow that, and you have a good understanding on USOH. I was teaching the class. The college class was fire. It gave me a lot of feedback on things that I got to touch on more in my trading, or not my training, sorry, in my teaching. But within 5 days, they were already trading and making money, which is super dope. That goes to show, like, I could teach complete beginners that knew absolutely nothing about trading. And within 5 days, they were already plotting the levels exactly like I do, looking for confirmation, understanding their stop loss, and then actually taking the trades too. So super dope. Yeah, it's choppy right now. We do have CPI and PPI this week as well. Yeah. For sure. This is ES. I'll pull up NQ though. NQ. What should I hit at the gym today, GD? Bet. I don't know if I can do shoulders yet. My shoulder's still messed up. Bet. No, I don't even have a level on yes, I believe. I mean, if it got back down to 54, which was that demand that we briefly bounced on Friday, then maybe that's 30 points away. Just stay patient, everybody. Again, if we get another trade, we get another trade. If not, oh well. Oops. Bro, this price action's ass. We got what we got. I'm happy that we did. Again, feel free to ask questions though while we're chilling. Feel free to ask questions while we chilling. And yeah, make sure you guys tap in tomorrow too when we go live. Every day. About like 20 to 30 minutes before market open, I'm live. So make sure you guys tap in. I took the Dow, the YM, for 100 points to the upside. Break and retest, pre-market high, 8 EMA came up. Everything looked good. So risked 40 points, made 100, about a 2.5 hour trade. What's up? We'll be back at 300. It's typically what happens when you leave for a while. People just have short attention spans, and there's thousands of people that live stream. So I wasn't surprised, you know. But first day back, 100 points. No stream is like a Brandon stream, I'll tell you that. Very technical, very patient. I preach it every day, and then all we do is wait for good setups and take good trades. It's the best thing we can do. Is it better to have your own account or a prop firm account? It's really up to you. I trade both. So I mean, it's personal preference. As far as like ROI, the props are better because think you pay $100 for an account and you get a $1,500 payout, well, that's 15R based off what you risked. But if you're going to make $1,500 trading your own capital, equally at the same time, you're probably risking 500, 750, 1,000, et cetera, to make that same 1,500. So it's up to you. Obviously, with the prop firms, you have rules. Pretty much those rules, most of them, I would say about like 80% are the same basic rules you should be trading with your own capital. So I wouldn't say like which one's better. It's more so, what's your goals? How long have you been trading? Are you comfortable risking your own capital, et cetera, et cetera. Metals and futures, you can only trade metals. I guess you could trade the options on like GLD or SLV, but for the most part, the metals are futures as well. You trade the futures version of it. So you could trade GC. Silver is, what is silver? I think. But it's the same thing as, ES or NQ, except they have different point values. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Again, if you guys ever need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon, all caps, always get you the best possible discount. Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, code Brandon. I think this NQ wants more upside. It's looking like it wants to. It's just very choppy. Curious if it's going to start waiting for these earnings just to see how we get like that first round of earnings. I gotta go to the store too, bro. I ain't even got any food. This is the thing that sucks about traveling. You got so much to do when you come back. And my hot water doesn't work. Even like, bro, can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break. Again, feel free to ask questions while we're chilling. That way the stream doesn't get boring. Ask questions while we're chilling. So you guys see that? Yup. Yup. Cool. Oh. Can I explain stop loss? Pretty much where is the trade invalid? Calculate that point, based on where you're about to enter compared to where, again, the trade is invalid. And that's how you understand your stop. What does this thing mean? You guys hear me on the tube? Hello? It says my mic is moving, but it keeps saying something on it. You guys hear me? Just give me a yes or a no. Yes or no, tube. Perfect. Keep saying my audio bit rate's at 0. Does that answer your question though, JSTOR? Perfect. I'll probably give this market like another 15, 20 minutes, see where we're at there, and then, reevaluate. Just full port and walk away, bro. Think. Do it with your own capital. Take one of your accounts, because I'm sure you got multiple. Put everything into calls, the other one in puts, and look to make 200%. I like that idea. With our luck, the market would chop, and then, yeah, we'd be screwed. Again, feel free to ask questions, everybody. Market's not doing anything, so now it's time to ask. Well, we do absolutely nothing. Again, if you guys are new though, make sure to hit that follow button to be greatly appreciated. Live trading for you guys literally every single day. Both here on TikTok as well as my tube channel, BrandonTrades. 1,800 videos over there, 137,000 subs. So if you guys want to tap into the tube, again, BrandonTrades. And again, if you guys ever need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, code Brandon, all caps. Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, code Brandon. Starting to get this pop back up. Nobody's got questions. Everybody just wants to sit here and listen to me talk about whatever I feel like talking about. How much is 100 points of MNQ 5 contracts of risk? Like, how much would you make if it's $2 a point for MNQ, $100 or 100 points times 2, 200 times 5, 1,000. If you were risking $100, or if you made 100, you make 1,000. We might get that ES set up again. Watch it for the 500th time. Okay. Let's watch this 5-minute candle close, everybody. Got like 3 minutes. What do I suggest for new traders to trade? ES and NQ futures. I think as far as like grasping the concept of, take profits, stop losses, it's very easy to comprehend with futures because it's based off of a per point system. So, yeah. Or, sorry. MES or MNQ is what you actually want to trade. But ES and NQ is the same thing. It's just it costs more per point on ES and NQ compared to MES and MNQ. So you should trade MES or MNQ. Do your charting on ES or NQ. It's my suggestion. Dude, what is wrong with this mouse? I'm about to break this shit. Just keeps stopping. I don't know why. It's literally plugged in. Again, make sure you guys hit that follow if you haven't already. It's my indicator that I made. If you want it, I still haven't switched the price back to normal price, so it's still on the discount. I'll drop the link in the chat. I'm going to put it back soon, though, to original price. I just haven't done it. Here's the link. What is this doing? There we go. My mouse is going to make me crash out. There's a link to my indicator. See how we close this candle. Looks like people are getting bored of the price action. The views are starting to drop. We still live though, baby. We're still here. See if we get this set up or not. Okay. Well, we closed below the moving averages again. So I'm going to watch NQ now for a pullback. Want to pull back a little more. This thing better not push. Better pull back first. Patiently wait and see if we get this pullback, everybody. Oh, I gotta do math in my head. I gotta figure out how to go get my dog today. Was good, Edwin? All right, if we're gonna get bought up on NQ, it's in this area. So see if we get a reaction. ES is back down below the moving averages, so I'd like to see that pop up too. Still no entry for me. All right. I tried some. I'm going to risk like a third of my profits off that Dow. Tried some MNQ longs. Ideally, would like to target this 40 up here. Again, just risking some of my profits. If you guys don't have profits, just go lighter. Stop is below that 5-minute candle low. We're up about a little over 10 points right here. Bruh. Come on. Give us this move up. Worst case scenario, I get back a little bit of profit. Rip. Again, we break below this 82. I'm gonna cut it. Peace out, Brody. If we take this loss, we'll lose about like 25 points, everybody. So small loss. It's not looking promising, I'll tell you that. Maybe. If you guys want to take a small loss for about like 10 points, you have that option. Would like to see if we can close above VWAP on this candle. We do have some buyers that push their buy orders higher. Not seeing a whole lot of sellers, so I mean, we'll see. Again, but get below 82, we'll cut this. 82 at weakness. So like we might lose a little more than 25 points, but again, we sized correctly. This candle closes in about 45 seconds. See if it reclaims 82. It's coming back up. Okay, still in this. Like holding that 21 EMA as well. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this, everybody. I'm out. I'm out of this trade. Get back some of my profits off that Dow trade, but again, all about position sizing. There's definitely potential for it to go back into that high a day for sure. Watch them buy it back up now, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here just because I don't see anything else. That was my only other uptrend uptrend entry that I sold today. So user. Talk to everybody tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace. All right, YouTube and TikTok. So 1 win, 1 loss, 100 points on the Dow today, and then about like a 32-point loss on NASDAQ with smaller size. So green for the day. You know, obviously it's a slow market. Watch it stop us out and then move up. But yeah, you know, took advantage of what I saw. Unfortunately, the second trade didn't work out, but you know, it is what it is. We position small. It's later in the day. It's choppy. So we have to take those things into consideration when we take trades. So 1 very nice win, 1 small loss, and just do it again tomorrow. Everybody have an amazing day. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Brandon Trades. If you ever need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you guys can use code Brandon in all caps. Always get you the best possible discount. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, Lucid. Cool. Everybody have a good one, and I'll talk to everybody tomorrow morning. Peace.